See, I got an orange key. Those are cool.
Get ready, fighters! It's showtime!
And welcome, everyone. It's your boy Zero.
And I'm Mash.
And this is episode 2 of our Summer Fighting Games series for 2025. How's everybody doing? We hope you're doing good. How about you, Mash? What's up?
I am doing fantastic. Why don't you tell us about the game that you've picked for this week?
So, this was one hell of an announcement. Last year, after we were done with our Summer of Fighting Games series, we got 2 announcements. So we were getting Capcom Fighting Collection 2 and the Marvel versus Capcom Fighting Collection. So, right now what we have is the Capcom Fighting Collection 2, and it contains 8 games, doesn't it, Mash?
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, you wouldn't know.
What 8 games does it contain, Zero?
So we're once again doing this remote. We just can't find time right now. But this game contains Capcom vs. SNK, Capcom vs. SNK 2, Capcom Fighting Evolution, and Street Fighter Alpha 3 Upper. It also contains 3D fighters for the first time in a collection that, they've been putting out lately. Power Stone, Power Stone 2, Project Justice, and Plasma Sword.
Nice.
I am hyped. For this episode, we're going to be focusing on the 2D fighters. So the first 4 games I mentioned, which 2 of them we've already played before, which is Capcom vs. SNK 1 and 2. What people consider a pretty bad fighter, which is Capcom Fighting Collection, and then of course one of my favorites, Street Fighter Alpha, but the upper version, which we hear is quite nice. It has more stuff to it.
Cool.
So let's go ahead and do offline. We're doing share play on PS5.
Capcom vs. SNK Millennium Fight 2000 Pro.
All right, Mash, go ahead and choose a stage. Turbo speed, please. All right, for those who don't understand how Capcom vs. SNK 1 works, last year, Mash and I actually played it. They have ratios, meaning each character is worth a certain amount of points. And depending on how expensive a character is, it'll limit how many characters you can fight with. So as you can see, go down to Akuma, Mash.
Yeah, I saw that he's all 4.
Akuma takes up 4 points because he's strong as hell. So does Evil Ryu. So I'm setting my max gauge to 4 as well. I'm going to go with the Capcom groove, meaning I'm going to be using the Capcom, system for supers and stuff. Ken only takes up 2 points of the 4 allotted, so I'll just go ahead and choose him. He's my boy. We can also switch how strong these characters are. I'm going to keep them as default, though. And Joe only takes up 1. And I'm going to go ahead and finish it off with Kyo, because he also only takes up 1. It's a very interesting system.
Round 1, fight.
But one that I appreciate.
I always really enjoyed Evil Ryu. I mean, I know he's broken as shit, but he's just so fun.
So, just like last week's episode, Mash, do you notice how there's no medium punch?
I kinda do, yeah. Inputs are interesting.
Inputs are going to be a little bit weird. So, for those who didn't watch last year's episode, Capcom vs. SNK 1 uses the SNK button layout, meaning you get 2 punches and 2 kicks, that's it. Which is light punch and hard punch, light kick and hard kick, that's it. That's all you get. That's how SNK games work. So we figured that for Capcom, that was the easiest way to get things done.
So sometimes there's like a weird blurry distortion when you take a punch.
Yeah.
Is that just the effect they used for blocking an attack?
This is the first time I'm seeing it. But it looks like it. I mean, if you take a second and look at the timer at the top middle, you'll notice it also looks weird, right?
Wavy.
Yeah. We're playing the arcade version, so the visuals look a little bit sharper. The visuals at the bottom for the super meters also look a little bit different than the PS1 version that we played last year.
Round 3.
The intersections, what are they called? The cutaways after every fight also look way different than the PS1 version, so I'm guessing that's just the difference. We have to remember, kids, back in the arcades had much meatier systems, much meatier chipsets and stuff to work from. Ooh! Nothing like seeing Morgan. Okay, so I don't have my axe kick with Joe here. Oop, that's my bad. Sorry about that. So yeah, this was Capcom vs. SNK 1. Capcom's first foray into actually going against SNK. For those who don't understand why that's a big deal, again, back in the day, you had Capcom, you had SNK with their fighting games. Fatal Fury, as a matter of fact, was created by former Capcom staff. So there was a little bit of rivalry between Street Fighter and Fatal Fury and stuff like that. So once again, like I explained last year, a lot of people were like, man, it'd be so cool to see Terry Bogard go against Ryu.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. No, you don't.
Or Marty McFly versus Luke Skywalker.
There we go. Essentially, like, they wanted to see who would win in a fight.
Who's the toughest guy? Let's see. Yeah, I can pull out any of her supers, so I'm kind of screwed on this one. But I figured I would try Morgan from the Darkstalkers universe. And wait a minute. So we were just recently at a gaming convention where you could pretty much find any video game under the sun, and it was really fun.
Yes.
And we found a version of Darkstalkers, but it was not called Darkstalkers. What was the name of it?
Nightmare. Let me go ahead and give it a quick look. It was called the Night Warriors. And the reason why is because in Japan, the name is, I believe, the Night Soldiers. So let me go ahead and double check that. Alright, so in Japan it's actually called Vampire Savior. But here they changed it to the Night Warriors, Darkstalkers, which is weird because you would think like, oh, they're gonna call it, the name that stands out, Darkstalkers, but I guess not. Alright, so because we have 4 games to get through, we're gonna just do one fight of Capcom vs. SNK 1. But let's go to the crown jewel of this collection, in my opinion.
Yes.
Capcom vs. SNK 2.
Capcom vs. SNK 2. Mark of the Millennium 2001.
One hell of a long title. So yeah. C Groove is the best. I love it. Fight me in the comments. But look at this fat selection. And also the secret characters are unlocked from the get-go. I love that. So let me actually start with Kyo this time. Let's go with Kim. And
I always found it funny that regular Ryu is like upset looking, but evil Ryu is like smiling. It was always made me, or like sort of smiling. Always made me laugh.
So, yeah, no, it's kind of weird. So here we have the ratio system once again. I think this is something we can change in the options, but we have not done so yet. So, similar to the last one, except it's only 3 points you gotta worry about, and nobody has any points allotted to them. So I'm setting it to make my last character beefiest. MASH has it the other way around. Let's see how this turns out.
You could also change it if you change the order of the characters here on this screen, but I don't remember the buttons to do that.
It's literally both light buttons, both medium punches, both hard punches.
Right.
That's
and
it.
It just changes who starts when.
Yeah. Whoop. But yeah, Capcom vs. SNK 2 is also technically partly a 3D fighter because of the backgrounds.
Right.
So that was one of the things Capcom was doing around the turn of the millennium. Because you'll notice that in Marvel vs. Capcom 2 as well. Oh, and the mask is off, and it's back on.
So this is like totally when I would love to have my fight stick. I feel it especially hard when I'm playing Vega, because for some reason in the share play, and we talked about this some time ago, but the PS5 doesn't have a lot of options for fight sticks right now, although they are coming up with a Hori fight stick. But there was an announcement recently for like a PS5 fight stick. But for some reason, my PS4 Canva, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but my PS4 fight stick that I could use for PS4, PS3, and PC, it works on PC. Excuse me. It works on PS5, which is great, and I want that. But it will not let us play this on SharePlay. We physically couldn't do it until I changed back to regular PS5 controllers. That's kind of disappointing. I don't understand why they would do it that way. Maybe they're thinking that you're not using like a legitimate PS5 controller or something. I have no idea. But Sony decided that PS4 fight stick on PS5 was the limit for when it came to SharePlay. Again, don't understand why. Let us know in the comments if you know why that's a problem.
Yes, please let us know.
Unfortunately, because of that, I cannot use my fight stick right now. Which would be great with Vega because he's a charge character. This is why kids, you should never play charge characters.
Oh God. All right, let's see if I can get some ground back. There we go. Aerial projectile is always fun.
Oh yeah, I agree. I'm about to get some myself.
Oh no! Get away from me. See, I got an orange key. Those are cool. Oh my God, I missed. Anyway, Capcom vs. SNK 2, Capcom came around and said, alright, the first game did well, people loved it, but our Street Fighter fans likely didn't like the limitation of only having 2 punches and 2 kicks. So here, they painstakingly animated extra frames, to my understanding, for these, yeah. As you can see, there's definitely a medium punch animation now. For all the SNK characters. And, yeah, it was quite a bit of work. But Capcom does this lazy thing where they, instead of making new sprites for characters for each game, they'll reuse sprites. So that's why Morgan in the last game, and if you picture her here in this game, she just looks like she's from Darkstalkers. They just took her sprite from that same game.
I mean, I kind of like it because it puts the characters into like an era. You're fighting just like with Marvel vs. Capcom 2. You know, you're just playing all the Street Fighter characters are just from Alpha.
Yeah.
Which I like that. I thought that was really cool.
Man, I would sure love to play more of this fantastical game.
I'd love to play it on a stick. Sony. Alright, what we got next?
Now, this is where things are about to take a nosedive. Let's go into Capcom Fighting Evolution. MASH, have you ever touched this game before?
No. This one, no.
Okay, well, take a look. Tell me what you notice.
There's an interesting... Ooh, there's Shin Akuma. There's a very interesting mix of characters.
I will say this. I love the portraits. I think they look amazing.
That's interesting they put Darkstalkers, but no Morrigan.
So, this is Capcom's very own crossover fighter. If it wasn't obvious enough, because we have Street Fighter 2 on the left, Street Fighter 3 in the middle, Darkstalkers on the top right. Bottom right, we have Red Earth, which was, to my understanding at that point in time, only an arcade brawler slash fighter, kinda. Bottom left, Street Fighter Alpha, and then 2 secret fighters, Shin Akuma and Pyron. But in the middle, we have a character that is a little controversial. Her name is Ingrid. She was supposed to be in a completely different fighter that Capcom had been working on for a while, but then got scrapped, and then scrapped this together from its remnants. And this is Capcom Fighting Evolution. A lot of people didn't like it. Depending on the character you choose, you are stuck with the super system from the game that they're from. So for Street Fighter 2, you only get the regular super meter. Street Fighter 3, you get the parry, you get the EXs. Darkstalkers, you get whatever systems they had, and so on and so forth.
I feel like that kind of makes sense, though, a little bit.
It does, and then it doesn't, because a lot of people complained these systems don't work well together. So I'm going to choose Guy from Alpha. I probably shouldn't have. And then I'm going to choose Leo from Red Earth, just so we can see some variety here. Which stage, Mash?
Guess let's go to New York.
Hometown! Let's do this.
Round 1, fight!
Alright, so that Shin Akuma looks like he came from, Jesus Christ, why are the fireballs so big?
Shin Akuma.
But there's no animation to it! It's a PNG! That's not a joke!
That's all you need. Well, I see Cammy in the background.
Yeah, notice
And
how...
Birdie.
Yeah, so notice how literally the only character in the background that's animated is, Sean.
Sean, he's fist pumping.
He's just fist pumping. Everyone else
Wow.
is a static image.
Also, real quick, that is the most realistic sign. Like, that literally is just a sign in New York.
It's
for
the
a bus.
M2, M3, and M5 bus sign. Hilarious.
100%.
The problem is, however, it's never that low.
Yeah, but I mean, like, typically when you see in a video game they reference New York, they're not gonna have something that's that, like, spot on.
Yeah. Also, again, for that time, the don't walk sign and the do not enter sign are also 100% correct.
Yeah, totally.
So here we can switch who we want to play as. So we would have to choose choose by hitting both kicks or both punches.
So you can switch too. That's interesting.
Yep.
That's not what you typically see in a fighting game, because they'd have to say it's the same character. Oh, I see Charlie and Cody and T-Hawk.
Yeah. And again, that little food cart, also 100% accurate.
Yeah.
All right. That was a super. So again, the game doesn't look horrible, honestly,
Right.
if I'm being 100% honest. It just plays a little clunky in my opinion.
I like how Guile plays. I'm just not that great with Guile. I felt like Akuma was so-so, but I don't know, the way that the game plays seems okay to me. I'm fine with there not being every single character from each of these games, because obviously it would be too much. Maybe a couple of more characters per series would have been nice, but I think it's cool that they made their own game that crosses over. Wait, I'm Akuma now? I thought I died.
No, you beat me.
Oh.
You can
what?
keep playing as the same character. You don't have to switch.
Wait. So who won the last round?
I won the first one. You beat me in the second. It's 1-1. Oh, there you go.
So he has two. He
Yeah.
has two air Hadoukens. That's nuts. I just noticed that, and they come out like depending on your timing, they can come out exactly at the same time. That is insane. That is really Shinakuma. If you can make two of them, just pepper the screen with fucking air Hadoukens. But yeah, wait, that's so strange to me. So basically, I think the confusion really was just I'm used to when you die, you play your other characters. So here, what you're saying is that
You have the
if
choice.
you lose the round, you get both of your characters back.
All right.
That's not usually how it's done. I got you.
So we do actually have a little bit of time. So I'm going to say let's do one more of this because we've never done this before. The other two games we have.
Yeah,
So-
that's fine.
Let's do a rematch of this. Let's go ahead and choose other characters. I'm going to go ahead with Alex over here. He's a favorite from 3. And let's go with the Darkstalkers character. Yeah, Felicia's a favorite. Yeah, so the Red Earth characters are weird. There's a ninja, and then there's 3 literal frickin' monsters. Let's go to the jungle.
Yeah, I've never heard of Red Earth before.
Round 1. Fight.
So another reason why some people complain is because, like, as you saw right there, me playing as Alex, I can just parry. But
Yeah.
because you're Sakura from Alpha, you don't have a parry.
Right.
So a lot of people feel that that gives too much of an advantage for Street Fighter 3 characters.
In that sense, I guess it kind of does.
Oh my god. Power bomb. Oh, there I go, getting hit. It's a shame because I would have loved to see the Evo moment happen here with Chun-Li and Ken. But I think Chun-Li is in the Street Fighter 2 section, not in 3.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I wasted a super meter.
Yep. I was kind of anticipating that. Damn, I survived that by the skin of my teeth. But yeah, so what I'm used to is at this point, I would start the next round. They'd give you a little bit of extra health, but I would start the next round with Sakura basically dead. Okay, so now we got it. If you don't push anything, it just gives you your other character.
Yeah, essentially.
By the way.
I purposefully hit both 2 kick buttons to switch to Felicia. And again, next round, I can stick to Felicia if I choose, but it'll switch me over automatically if I do nothing.
Well, it looks like Felicia is too low for his shuriken attack. Oh, no, never mind.
No, it hits. I mean, I guess her hair is big enough. And again, because I don't really play Darkstalkers like that, I have no idea how the super meter works, if I even have an EX.
I just did something, but I don't know what.
Oh, sweet Jesus Christ. Alright, so it's 1-1 again. Now, Mash, go ahead. Choose who you want to be. You just have to hit 2 punches or 2 kicks. That's it.
Huh?
You didn't.
Whatever. I knew I was gonna get Sakura, but yeah, I don't know why. I pushed both punches and it didn't work. But I wasn't stressing about it because I knew it was just gonna go back to her. That ninja was really weird. I'm sure if I kind of learned how to play him, it'd be cool, but you know.
So we actually did get Red Earth in the Capcom Fighting Collection 1. The thing
Also,
is,
they
whenever...
kind of fixed. Sorry. Oh wait, sorry. You
No, go ahead.
go ahead. Finish whatever you were saying.
No, so I was gonna say, so like if that was something we were ever really gonna explore, because we didn't explore that game really, we could go back to that. But yeah, that's essentially it. What were you gonna say?
I really like that. It feels like they fixed her Hadouken, Sakura's. I always felt that Sakura's Hadouken in the Alpha series really just sucked. But here, what's kind of cool is that if you just do a regular Hadouken, like just the motion and let go, it does a very small fireball, but if it goes far across the screen. If you kind of hold it, or I think it was mash it, yeah, you're able to get like a very close Hadouken. So, you know, depending on the situation that you're in, you could tailor it to what you need. And it's a bigger fireball, but it doesn't go as far before it just disperses. But it also moves slower. So I like a lot.
Excellent.
Because again, Sakura's fireballs in Alpha were terrible.
Alrighty, so we got one last game to show off, and again, we did kind of show it off before. This is just an upgraded version. Let's go into Street Fighter Alpha 3 Upper, a favorite of mine.
Cool. I didn't even know about this version. Capcom is well renowned for making a million versions of its games, so I'm not surprised to hear there was another version of Alpha 3.
So, the version of Alpha 3 we featured was Alpha 3 on the PS1, which is very similar to this. Regular Alpha 3 did not have Guile, DJ, Fei Long, T-Hawk, the other dolls like Julie. I don't even think Balrog was in there, and also Evil Ryu was not part of it.
Right.
So all of these characters were added in. Oh yeah, here's the other doll, Junie. So quite a few characters were added, and it was pretty cool. There is another version that is out there, but we're never gonna get it because it was a PSP exclusive.
Select your fighting style.
But yeah, other than like the new characters and stuff, this is essentially Street Fighter Alpha 3. But I will say this, I do love seeing the borders, because they look fantastic.
Oh yeah, for sure. Except, in my opinion, Ryu kind of looks weird there.
On the left, yeah, he looks a little weird.
Yeah. Yo, where's my double Hadouken? Double air Hadouken? Come on. What I also found cool about Alpha is you always start with a full meter. So right there, Zero didn't have to work for that meter, he just already had it.
I do enjoy that. The meter can always be built back, obviously, but you have to get hit to build it back. Nowadays, you have meters that you can build up by just doing moves. Oh, I tried to freaking parry like an idiot.
If you're playing Guilty Gear, you could just walk towards the opponent and you get build meter. I like that system. We should probably feature Guilty Gear on these. We already did our full selection of games that we're gonna do, but yeah, we should probably feature Guilty Gear at one point. Seems to be a pretty popular fighting game, so I've heard.
Yeah, not the biggest fan of. Damn it, I'm forgetting the name of the studio. It's Arc Systems?
That's crazy. Yeah, because, dude, they were just announced to be working on the Scott Pilgrim reboot or sequel or whatever it is.
They're also working on Token, the Marvel fighter that Sony's publishing.
Yeah, for real. No, they're good. They're a good studio.
The reason why is because their fighters are more anime fighter-esque. And as you know, I'm a Capcom fighter guy. So the timings for like pressing the attack buttons and moving your thumb and whatnot for the D-pad or whatever, it's different. It works so different, and I couldn't figure it out, especially back in college when we were first trying these games out. Over time, I got more used to it, but like, if I had to choose which system, which fighting game to play, and you put Capcom in front of me and then, you know, an Arc Systems fighter in front of me, I'm likely going Capcom. And that's I'm not trying to insult like Arc Systems by saying like their games are not as good, but like damn, to me it feels more natural to play a Capcom fighter.
Well, I'm surprised to hear that, but you know, it's I've just always been looking out for Arc System Works lately. because they've been involved in some really cool projects. And again, I know that the people that played Guilty Gear had said it's like an amazing fighting game. So I've been on the lookout to see what projects they have next. And yeah, that Marvel game was really exciting. I think it's cool that. Well, first off, I think it's cool that I could play Ghost Rider in a fighting game again. I'm looking forward to that.
About time.
It's cool that they're doing something with like a Marvel tag fighter, because, you know, Capcom somewhat dropped the ball with Infinite. It wasn't very good. We didn't really enjoy it very much. I don't think we even did an episode on it for summer fighting games.
We have never.
Yeah. I know we did an episode on it, though.
We'll have to double check. We'll link it in the video for you guys to see if we did.
I think it was just like a regular play a long time ago, because another reason that it was cool to see Marvel there, because it was actually been a long time since Infinite came out, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. So, you know, enough time has passed that I think the fans deserve to get like some new awesome Marvel stuff. And yeah, I think Arc System's definitely going to be the team to do it, to get the job done. So you chose T-Hawk. Are you familiar with T-Hawk?
Sorry about that. Yes, I played a little bit of T-Hawk back when the Street Fighter 2 HD remaster was released. I thought he was a cool character. I played him in Street Fighter Alpha 3 when I was emulating it back in the day. I thought he was a cool character. I'm more used to him in Street Fighter 4, because that's where I played a lot of him. And it sucks because it's like I can't pull off some of the moves I'm familiar with, like the Condor dive. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to just press all 3 punches, but he's not doing it. So it's a little weird.
Yeah.
However, we have to remember that in Street Fighter 3, they lock certain moves to the groove you're using, so I probably don't have access to it because of the groove I'm using. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this half of the Capcom Fighting Collection 2.
Yes. We will have more.
Yes, we will. We did all the 2D fighters, these 4 right here. One of these first 2, because we did them in past years, and then these 2. Next week, we're going to be showing off the 3D fighters. So Power Stone, Power Stone 2, Project Justice, and Plasma Sword. Mash, I hope you're excited for those.
Oh, you know I love my 3D fighters.
Indeed. If you guys enjoyed this, please make sure to slap the like button, mash the subscribe button. Let us know down in the comments below. Do you have this collection? Have you played any of these fighting games? Which one's your favorite fighter? And yeah, Mash, do you have anything to add to this?
No, I'm just ready to play some Power Stone next week.
Let's go. All right, we'll see you guys next time. Take care.
Bye.